Making money while you sleep sounds a little bit scammy, right? Well, definitely don't think of it that way, because, you know, today when I was at the gym actually and walking home from the gym, I received a text message that said, you've just got $683 deposited into your bank account, which was 1000% passive income. So when you can get your passive income machine to work, it really is a magical thing. So I recently made a video about my 8 different income streams, which are both passive and active income, and at least half of those income streams are passive income, and it didn't cost me tens and thousands of dollars to create those passive income streams. So that's why in today's video I wanted to show you the best passive income ideas and that you can start for less than $100 today. And so when you crack that passive income code, like I mentioned, it's magical. And so the point of this video today is to give you inspiration so that your wheels can start to turn and you can start to take that first step of creating your first passive income stream. All right, so right before we talk about some of these passive income ideas and how I've personally made over 6 figures with a couple of them, let me just first tell you the rule of passive income and how to play the game, so to speak, and that is to do your research, and not just to do your research on what you want to invest in and how you want to create passive income for yourself, but educate yourself. I can't emphasize this enough, because when people, you know, hear of a trend that is money making and, you know, is getting people rich quick, which is never actually the case. You know, for example, I learned the hard way back when crypto was super hot back in like 2017. Everyone was buying Bitcoin, Ethereum, all these different cryptocurrencies. I had no clue what I was doing, really. I just kind of, you know, bought Bitcoins because everyone's like, oh, buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin. And I'm like, okay. I kind of knew and did some research about, you know, like a storage wallet and a cold or a hot wallet or a physical, whatever kind of wallets you store your cryptocurrencies in. But I was definitely not like confident in my knowledge that I had about cryptocurrencies. And it's the same thing with like trading and any type of investment, like real estate, you know, investing into gold and silver. And the same thing with stocks. Yes, stocks could be a form of passive income if you put a whole bunch of money, more like tens of thousands of dollars, into dividend paying stocks. But how are you going to know which stocks to use and which stocks are the best without really digging in, reading books, and knowing which are best practices for dividend stock investing? I mean, it's really impossible to know. And it's your responsibility to do your proper research and get educated on what passive income path you want to get started on, what the barrier to entry is, what the risk is if you were to lose that upfront investment, if there was an investment. So just be careful in that regard. So the first method I wanted to talk to you guys about today is SEO, or search engine optimization. This is a method where you can start for free, which basically means taking advantage of all the search traffic that people are doing on both Google and what you're watching right now, YouTube, because YouTube is owned by Google and it is the second largest search engine in the world. And so if you rank something, a YouTube video on YouTube, it will more than likely be ranked on the first page of Google, which is like icing on the cake. And so the greater point with all this is that literally you have an audience always looking for something and searching for something online at your fingertips. So it's up to you to figure out what type of content you want to post and what types of things you want to promote online so that you could take advantage of that passive income traffic around the clock. So you would basically set up your online real estate in the form of a blog or a YouTube channel, and you would create content about, you know, something that you enjoy or something that you have an expertise, and capture that traffic by leading them to an offer. You know, and it's so crazy to think about how big and how much traffic is on Google and YouTube, and there's definitely no such thing as too much competition. People always say that. They use the excuse like, oh, it's already been talked about, or oh, that niche is saturated, or oh, like I can't write, or I can't get in front of a video camera and give value about certain information. Like all of those are crazy myths that should just be buried. And so the key to all this, like how-to tutorials and how-to blogs, or, you know, step-by-step type of content, is the most searched for content, and it is really, really good. And the reason why it's really, really good is because it is evergreen content. So if I, for example, post a video or a blog post about, you know, how to use this certain type of blender to make smoothies, that type of content is going to be searchable and looked for, you know, forever. It's not going to be something that's not useful 5 years from now. It's always going to be generating traffic. And if I have a call to action of my favorite blender and a link in the description of my affiliate link where I would receive the commission, that is definitely passive income. And so if you're interested in how I was able to build my passive income machine using my YouTube channel and build a wildly profitable business, and you can too, don't forget to check out the subscribers to sales blueprint in the link in the description below. All right, and so the next way to create passive income with less than $100 is to sell your knowledge. What you have up here, your story, your accomplishments, things you've overcome in your life, is very, very, very valuable to somebody else and can easily be sold online through, SEO or a social media platform that you built up. It doesn't matter. So let me give you an example of what I mean by selling your knowledge and packaging it up into a digital product. There is a company I found online called Cymatics, and they're a production company of sounds, different templates, different presets. And so for me, for example, as a creator, I often need copyright-free music and sounds to go into my YouTube videos. And so if you check out their website, they have a ton of different sounds that they produce. And so when they make a sale on one of these products, which they charge anywhere from $67 to $127, that is not only passive income, something that they don't have to fulfill, it's just there. It's an evergreen product that is, constantly going to be making them money. That's the beauty of it. They don't have to reproduce it, package it, ship it, they just deliver it virtually, or they have an automatic system delivering it virtually. And so that is a super cool idea of a product. These sound banks, which have no fulfillment cost at all, it is 100% passive income. And so nowadays, the cool thing is it's easier than ever to create a digital course on anything. I was recently at a mastermind for my business, and I talked to other course creators that have courses on things like oil painting, how to get over anxiety, how to be, overcome the fear and have a professional acting career. There was this one woman who had a course teaching other women how to flip homes. I mean, her audience was women. She wanted to teach them how to become successful house flippers. Now that's so cool to me. And so think about something that you know very well that you could package up, or think about something that you almost know really well and get to know it better so that you can create a course around it. And so the next way to create passive income with less than $100, probably even less than $10, is to create a niche specific blog. Now this is crazy. I found this example not too long ago, and there's a website out there. It's called Pixie Fairy, and it's a website all about dolls. So they sell doll accessories, different brands of dolls, all kinds of doll stuff. And so is there a niche for mothers and their daughters who like dolls? Of course there is. There's always going to be a niche for that. It's an evergreen niche. And so what they do is they take advantage of affiliate marketing. So they promote other companies who make dolls, and they sell their products on their blog and their website, and routinely they make $60,000 per month from selling dolls on their niche blog. And so that's the thing. It's like, going back to SEO, Google and YouTube, it's like, think about what kind of content you can create. That is super niche specific. So if you know a lot about a certain thing, maybe it's like fixing cars or something, or I don't know, you can create a blog around it. In regards to blog, you don't even have to show your face. You could just write an article and create that evergreen content and find affiliate products to plug into that blog post. And by the way, this video is sponsored by smash that like button and also that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. But really, if you haven't joined the family already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. It really helps support the channel in delivering weekly content to you just like this one. All right, so the next passive income idea that you can start for less than $100 is to create a revenue system. So let me explain this to you. It's basically everything I've talked to you about put together. Now in a previous video, one where I talk about if you're broke online, this is where I would start. You can check that out here. But basically I talk about what is a sales funnel, because if you are looking to create an online business or to create, passive income online, you are going to need a funnel. And I talk about more in that video what a funnel is, but just a quick summary, it's where you have traffic that leads to a capture page that then drives the customer to some type of offer, service, product, whatever it is your brand has. And so if we take the digital course example, the digital course isn't going to sell itself if there's no website for it, or AKA a sales funnel. So something that captures a name, an email, and sells the product for you. So any one of those courses that I talked about, let's take the acting course, for example. So actors who are interested in making a career out of acting and they're interested in buying a course that sells that, well, you have to, create a system, a selling system that's going to do that for you while you're not there in person. So what you would do is create a sales page for your course, right? Sometimes they may not buy on the first time, so that's where email marketing comes into play, and you would have to follow up with them with email so that they could see the offer 6 more times. But the point is, you can really set up a revenue system that way, because within the course you could put evergreen affiliate links. And when I mean evergreen, I just mean links that are going to last forever. So if there's any Amazon affiliate links that you can put in your course, so let's say there's a microphone that you love on Amazon, you can put your affiliate link for that microphone in the course and just start multiplying your affiliate links in the course. And you can also have things in the course like upsells. So maybe in your course you say, if you enjoyed this course or you need additional help, you can buy an hour of coaching with me. That's called an upsell, right? So similar to when you go through a drive-thru at McDonald's, you order a burger and they ask, do you want fries and a drink with that? And you say, of course I do. So that's called an upsell. So it's really creating an entire system that is going to create multiple streams of income within that one generating passive income stream. Now, this is confusing to you, let me know in the comments and I'll just dedicate a whole entire video to just this. So I guarantee if you are liking this video, you are going to love this video where I talk about 8 websites where you can make $100 per day or more. And that video starts right now. $100 per day. So you can have your notifications looking like this. So making $100 a day